There are many different barriers for underprivileged kids to get into cricket. Opportunity is one. Cost is a big factor. That's cost of kit, coaches, facilities. Now around the country there's some excellent things happening. You think of the ACE programme, Chance to Shine, MCC Foundation. But I've come up here to Bradford to meet with Moin Ashraf, the former Yorkshire and Northants bowler, who's come up with a slightly different project. Just explain how all this came about.
So I started working for Audi 3 years ago, a motor retailer called JCT 600, and although I love my role in marketing, I realised my passion was cricket, and although I fell out of love with it when I was playing professionally, as a lot of people do, I then realised that really quickly that I needed to get back in the game. The hot summers, playing it, seeing people come through the system, I realised that I had a lot more to give. Back to my community, back to cricket, and that's where it started, and the idea came that I'd start to do a little bit of coaching, and then I thought, why not my own academy?
What are you looking for? What do you look for in a cricketer?
Personally, I'm looking for talent. Obviously, there's got to be an element of talent there, but also enthusiasm and love for the game. I think that's the main thing. We have, like I said, club cricketers, regional cricketers and county cricketers, and what we don't want to do is not be inclusive to those cricketers that are just starting out or that are not at that level of say, a county cricketer, and we don't want to be an elitist academy. We want to be trying to develop as many cricketers as we can, whether, like I said, they're starting out or they're at the end journey.
How did you come about finding the academy?
So I found the academy due like the social media and stuff, and I heard that he's a very good coach and he's had experience at the professional and first class level. So I thought that if someone that's played that level, they can help me to play at that level in a way that I can succeed.
What's it like playing with the boys in different communities in this academy?
It's exciting because you get to meet new people, and it also becomes difficult because they're better than some of the girls, so it makes it more easy.
It challenges you?
Yeah, it challenges me quite a lot.
Yeah, I confess I didn't know about this academy until a former colleague of mine put us on to you.
Yeah.
You're, what is he, patron, chairman?
He is
ambassador.
So Bumble came on, so that's David Bumble Lloyd, someone that championed me as a cricketer and loved me when I played. He was always an advocate for me when I was playing on the commentary and loved me as a character. And as I was giving him the vision and as I was presenting that to him, he said that his mind was wandering and he was taking notes, and he was, giving me ideas of where I can take the academy, the scholarship scheme, and he's just been a breath of fresh air. It's been amazing.
What are the background of the kids that you're looking after then?
They vary. There's players that we give scholarships to that can't necessarily afford one-to-one coaching or private coaching, and that's something that's very close to my heart. And there's other players that are mad about cricket and can afford it, and those guys equally get the same opportunity and the same level of coaching that we give.
Just explain the scholarship side of this. How does that work, and what are the criteria that needs to be met? How many can you physically afford to hand out?
The players have to be 11 to 17, so that's the optimal age group that we think players can develop, and they'd get the benefit from the scholarship scheme. They have to attend a state school, and then it's not critical, but it's a desirable whether they're on free school meals or anyone in their family is on a household benefit. So we're trying to meet those players that solely and actually need it. Last year we got 31. I speak to my kind of business community and network, try and persuade them to invest in the scholarship scheme. We want to get to 100 this year. I've already started reaching out to businesses and people that I know even more, but who knows, I really do hope that we can get to that 100 figure, and I need to find a way to make that self-sustainable, because I believe that the impact that it's had on these players has been second to none.
What was your journey like then to professional cricket, and how did that influence what you've done here?
It's had a massive influence on my coaching and on the way I've set up my academy. As a young cricketer, my mum and dad did a brilliant job in raising me. I think I can't thank them enough. My elder brothers were cricket mad, and my whole family was cricket mad, but we didn't have the luxury of getting private coaching, one-to-one coaching, or being a part of an academy. And I want to help those little Moins out there.
How did you get into this academy?
I got a scholarship, so I came to the trial here in September time, and I had a trial and I got in from it.
How nerve-wracking was that?
Very nerve-wracking. I was very nervous when I came to the trial. If I didn't get in, then there would have been a lot of money to pay, so it really helped financially.
Is cost the biggest barrier to cricket?
I think it's a significant barrier, and that's something that I can say hand on heart. From when I was young, I had to borrow kit from people to play, and I still see that happening today. And it's an expensive sport. You know, bats can go up to as much as £600-700 now. So yes, it is a significant barrier, and you know that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to alleviate that pressure on parents, on players, and we can only do it with support that we get, and hopefully we continue to get that support.
Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. I could grant you one wish to take this project forward. Is it as grotesque but fundamental? Money.
Absolutely. I think the funding element of the scholarship scheme is something that's very close to my heart.
Yeah.
We have around 400 plus academy members. 31 of them are scholarships. So from a stats point of view, it's only 10% or less than 10% of our academy players. If that could be a quarter of them, you know, 50% of them, you know, that would be amazing to me, because it's something that's so close to my heart.
Yeah.
And you know, it defines me as an individual. I'm all about giving back to my community, to my cricket, and you know, if there could be some support out there from whoever it may be, the ECB, whoever that might be, that would be amazing.
We wish you well.
Thank you, mate. There you go.